What's up? What's up? If this is your For You page, this is for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on, and share my shit. So, we're going to do a tarot reading, tarot edition. And then I'm about to start cooking. We're going to do a tarot reading or a tarot edition on Kemp made the claims that everybody is using Shamar. I guess like he's a joke, or everybody's clout chasing off of Shamar. We're gonna see if that's true. Or whatnot, okay? And we're gonna see what's the future of Shamar's like career, stuff like that. Okay? So I am gonna use because this is my messy deck. This is my messy deck. So I'm gonna use my messy deck. We're gonna see if it's the truth or not. Is Tia Kemp 50% true? 100% true? Is it everybody? Is it some? Like, what is it? Okay. Alright. I'll try to be neat as possible. So let's see what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to share the live. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Calling on the Orisha Oya. Calling on the Orisha Oya on the ride. Calling on the Orisha Oya for Shamar. Is what's here. Give me the truth. I'm wrong. What's the truth? Truth of all truth. Is people clout chasing off of Shamar or using Shamar or mocking Shamar as Tia Kemp says? Is it true? Peaked already. Their glory days are over. There's some truth to it. Somebody gonna fall off. All right, somebody gonna fall off, or they're trying to get their numbers, they're trying to get their count up, they're trying. What's up, Corner? They're trying. I am from Indiana, love. Peaked already. They're trying, okay? Yeah. It's like they see that messing with Shamar Moore will get their numbers up, will get them, you know what I'm saying? It's like they are. So with the peaked already, their glory days are over. So either they done fell off, or like they're just clout chasers. But that's true, okay? With this peaked already. Now, let's see. What about other people? Oh, what about other people? Do these energies do this to other people? Or are they like, we're gonna see if that's just how people are in general? Because I feel like social media in general is a clout chase, okay? Because the key to getting like a lot of viewers, the key to getting a lot of like, is to talk about hot topics. It's to talk about like whoever names is like viral, going viral, or memes or whatever. Like, that's how you get your numbers up on social media. That's how you get your engagement. That's how you get your, don't forget to like the live. What's up, EC? What's up, you guys? Welcome to the chat. Please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Please like it. Yeah, they a fake friend. We've got in spiritual charlatan, bogus healer, con artist, spiritual fraudster, and inauthentic. They a fake friend. There's some truth to what TA is saying, but I feel like people are, this could be true like for everybody in general, okay? So celebrating quietly, mum's the word. Yeah. So it's kind of like if you got your numbers up, it's a bandwagon type of energy, okay? Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget to share this live. So when Shamar Moore kind of falls off, like I feel like or maybe these energies may be falling off, okay? Or maybe these energies may be trying to put their name on a map in some type of way. Because we got peaked already. So what I'm seeing here is like these energies, or people in general does this, okay? People even the people that are like have a following are clout chasing as well. Because we have spiritual froster here, and we have celebrating quietly. So even the people that viewers are watching our clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever gets you numbers, whatever gets you streams, whatever gets you views, whatever. Which is why I keep trying to say, when people be complaining about like certain shit, like people who content create, or people who like you know, do certain things. Like if it, like right now, if I were to post a Jerry Springer video, right, on my channel, that will easily get thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Okay. Trashy TV will easily get thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Ignorance, ghetto-ness will easily get thousands and thousands and thousands of views and get me a bunch of subscribers overnight. Okay. Because that's what people want, you know. If I was doing something like educational or something like this, where it's spiritual, or it's dealing with like psychology, other than the narcissist talk, okay, I noticed that the narcissistic people who channel focuses on narcissism, like that mental health disorder, are focused on like narcissistic family, easily blows up too, easily become popular too. Like for some reason, people are very obsessed with narcissists. So it's like, yeah, the viewers are voting for what they want, okay? Everybody else is tending to the viewer because a view, a stream, a vote, a like, a follow, a subscribe is a reward, okay? It's a reward. So really, when people complain about, oh, I'm tired of seeing this, no, you're not. Because the reason why it's being seen a lot is because it's getting positive feedback. It's getting engagement. You get what I'm saying? Just like some people will rage bait. Okay, rage bait is another way. Now, for me personally, thank you, love. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Please, please hit that subscription button. If you have any celebrities or any YouTubers that you want to talk about, any like that you want me to pull cards on, you could choose the topic, okay? It don't always have to be me. Thank you. It don't always have to be me choosing the topic, but you can choose the topic, okay? If you have any ideas, I also have another channel, preaching to the choir too, okay? And it's the number 2, not the word 2. It's the number 2, okay? So preaching to the choir too, okay? I also have another channel where you get to pick topics that you want to talk about dealing with society, or you want to, like, if you want to know about yourself, you could make it a topic for the general, okay? All right. I'm also doing personal readings as well, because it's always going to be the most accurate. So if you ever want a personal reading, I'm only doing the 5-minute and a 10-minute one, okay? So I do oral readings. You pick the topic and I read what comes out for you, okay? I don't do the whole, well, could you tell me if Sarah or if Tom is, I just read it out for you, all right? Whatever happens, you should be able to decipher your answer with my aura reading, because I read auras, I read energies, okay? Yes, what's up? Trump, go Trump. All right, so $16 and it's $16.66. All right, for the 5-minute reading, and 20 for the 5-minute aura reading, unlimited cards, and it is $33.33 for the 10-minute reading, unlimited cards. Okay, so yeah, you're allowed to ask like one follow-up question dealing with the reading, and I answer. Okay, but let's see. Fixed mindset, limited abilities, innate and unchangeable. So I feel like this. Because of this fixed mindset energy that's coming on, it's just kind of like, I mean, you can get the, I need to charge my other phone. You want the 44? Let's see what that is. Let's see how many minutes, because it's really a aura unlimited card. I don't even know where the fuck a calculator is. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know how much that will get you, love. You can send it as cause see how much more is that? That's like $11 more. So yeah, that might get you like 13 minutes. 13-minute read, like 3 extra minutes. No, I don't. If you see smoke, it's my incense. It's not nothing else. It's incense. Okay. Well, actually, I do smoke a little bit, but not like that. Okay. But so everybody, here's the thing. I feel like, right? I want to say what I want to say, but people feel like because somebody has like disabilities, like they feel like, oh no, you shouldn't do that to them, right? But I feel like this: you shouldn't do that to nobody. Like it doesn't matter if they have a disability or not. Like you shouldn't do it to nobody. For some reason, right? People feel like that you gotta handle a certain group of people with soft gloves because they are delayed. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, well, Johnny, you don't have to be here. Anyways, so there are certain people that feel like because, let's keep it a buck. For newcomers, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. And like my live, okay? It's 28 of y'all in here. Let's get 28 likes. Let's get it, okay? But for some reason, people feel like if you're delayed, right? If you're, you know, got disabilities, that they should handle you with soft gloves, that they, you know, shouldn't say certain, like you're treated almost like a baby, like you're treated almost like you're coddled. But if you're don't have any of those issues, then people are harsh. It's the same way, like participation award type shit. Like, let's say they're kind of seen as an automatic underdog, right? So, like, people feel like, you know, with disabilities, you're an automatic underdog, right? So, people, for example, they'll give you rewards, right? The bar is in hell for you, okay? They'll give you rewards for, they'll give you rewards for basically the bare minimum. But anybody that's normal, so-called normal, because I don't feel like nobody is normal, but anybody that's normal, right, that the bar is up to here to get the same reward as the person that's delayed. So people do that, okay? People do that. And also, like, it's just like, oh, because somebody's delayed, like, oh yeah, I can fuck over everybody else. But the truth of the matter is, it's wrong, period. Like, why does it only count for something when the person has a disability? Now, oh my gosh, you're going to hell. You're going to hell because you're clout chasing. But everybody gets clout chased off of. Everybody gets clout chased off of. Why ain't they going to hell for clout chase? Oh, because the person doesn't have a disability? Because the person isn't delayed? So they're all bets is off the table? Like, that's what I'm saying about humans. They're selective. Like, how you gonna randomly have a heart just because a motherfucker's delayed? But people that are not delayed, you gonna treat them any old kind of way. Like, the truth of the matter is, everybody should be treated equal across the board. Okay, if it's okay to clout chase a motherfucker that's not delayed, then it's okay to clout chase a delayed motherfucker. A clout chasing is a clout chasing. And if clout chasing is wrong, then everybody need to get rid of their motherfucking social media. Because everybody comes on this bitch and produces content, right? Or they just like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has so much clout, has a big ass following, that in order for people who can't stand Nicki, literally gives other people's views, give other people donations. They give people shit. They give people positive reinforcement. Give them a subscription. Give them a like. Like, they give them positive reinforcement to keep talking shit about Nicki. That's clout chasing. That's clout chasing. Everybody clout chases. It's the same way if you're trying to get a promotion And that's another thing that I don't get about why people be like, so I get it's annoying, but like everybody does it. Okay, most people do it. When you're trying to get a promotion, who are you gonna try to befriend? Who are you gonna try to get close to if you're trying to get a promotion? You know, you're gonna get close to the motherfucker that's either in charge of the hiring process, human resources, right? You're gonna be buddy, be friends with somebody in human resources. And if you don't know the game, if you don't know the clout chasing game, like you gonna be lost in the sauce. Other motherfuckers gonna be getting promotions that should go to you because you don't know how to play the game. The number one thing about humans, right? Emotions first. Humans are emotions, and it's crazy because like everybody likes to act like, oh, hard up, like, oh, I'm so logical, but they're really not. The average human being is going to choose their ego and their emotions over what's logical. So what I mean by that is like the average human being is going to remember the most how you made them feel. Okay? If you make them feel good, right? If you stroke their ego, right? They're more than likely going to pick you over the motherfucker who actually is qualified. Okay? Who actually has the potential, who actually has the traits of someone that will be a good leader, that's why you have so many. And when it comes to the workforce, because I was just looking at this video about why people don't want to work anymore. And like when I was going through the comment section, look, 444 as I said this. Y'all don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to like this live, and don't forget to fucking share the live and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe to me, please. Okay? But what I was saying is that people respond more to emotions, their emotions and their ego. It's the same way a guy or a girl, right? They don't really care about if you genuinely like them or not. You know what I'm saying? A person who's more authentic, if they ain't agreeing with what that person is authentically is, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give them any money. Even if the person that's authentic is better suited for them, better fit for them, have their best intentions at heart. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. The average human being wants someone who strokes their ego and tends to them emotionally, how to make them feel. Okay? So that person, the other person who may be fake, they may be fake, but it doesn't matter because they're tending to that other person's emotional needs and they're stroking their ego. That person wants that dopamine to keep getting hit. If you don't know what dopamine is, go look it up. They want that dopamine department to keep getting hit. That's what they paying. So they dishing out money to that fake motherfucker. Because the fake motherfucker gets it. They get it. Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget to share the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to me. It's 55 of y'all in here. Let's try to get this live to 55 likes. Keep tapping the screen. Tap, 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 tap. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I have 2 slots, okay? $16.66 for a 5-minute aura reading. And you get to pick love, career, money, or personal power. And then I got $33.33 reading, which is a 10-minute aura reading. And you get to pick the topics, okay? Career, money, personal power, or love, all right? So, with the fixed mindset energy, well, a lot of people say they want somebody real, but they can't handle people that are real. People cannot handle people that are real. A lot of people say they want real, but they don't. Because if you want it real, then why ain't Azalea Banks popular? Why ain't the motherfuckers who are real at the top of the pyramid? It's the fake motherfuckers like the Beyoncés, okay? The Rihannas, because Rihanna is a double talker. Rihanna is a double talker. And Rihanna panders a lot. You know what I'm saying? And because Rihanna panders, right, to a lot of people who feel small, right, to a lot of people's insecurities. Rihanna gets popular, like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, like yeah, Rihanna's cool, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody else just follows the bandwagon, because a lot of shit is bandwagoning. You know, a lot of people don't want to be the first to like somebody, don't want to be the first to follow, support somebody. They want to wait for everybody to do it, and then they follow suit. A lot of people are sheep. A lot of people are bandwagoners. Okay, so like the thing that Tia Kemp, I don't understand why Tia Kemp is like making this a big deal, because that don't nobody say shit when people clout chase off a Future. It ain't wrong then. Or what about when, or when? Because here's the thing, like, it's not just like when it comes to celebrity culture, everything is a clout chase. Everything is a clout chase. When they be sitting up here talking about fight the power, that's clout chasing. That's pandering. That might not even be their real opinions for real. They just do it because it gets them attention. It gets them buzz. It keeps their names in the blogs. Because what? When they go to their next movie, when they go to the next movie that they're hiring, right? Just like awards. Awards ain't even always about who's the most talented. It's about your support base. If you got a weak ass support base, you ain't never. If they ain't going in there voting for you to win a Grammy, voting is politics, y'all. If they're not going in there voting for you to get a Grammy, your fan base sucks. They suck. It ain't even really about who's the most talented. It's about your fan base. If your fan base got to be dedicated, they got to buy your merch, they got to buy your albums, they got to buy everything that you do quickly. Your tickets, like die-hard, loyal motherfucking fans. And then they voting. We want, they voting. It's all about them votes. A motherfucking dedicated ass person who really fuck with you, who really support you, is going to go get 3 fake accounts just to vote for you 3 more times. Swear to God. It's a popularity contest. It's not really a talent thing. It's a popularity thing. This would like, and this is how like people like, and I like Sexy Red. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like her. I feel like her music is troll. I'm a troll, right? So I'm gonna like shit that annoys most people. Okay, if most people hate it, I'm gonna like it because like, and for me, it's the simple fact that I don't want to be with like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like everybody else. Now, sometimes who the public likes, I will like, but not all the time. Okay, if I, like after this just like Sexy Red, right? Sexy Red songs is buzzing in more than like what's that girl's name? Even I know Sexy Red name more than I know. I'm trying to think of this black girl. She wrote, I'm gonna break you off if you give me motivation. Come and take it tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, people gotta eat. People gotta put food on the table, Kanique. You know, motherfuckers gotta do what work, and that's why I keep saying, like, when viewers be complaining about certain shit, like I snore. Cause like you're not really tired of something. If you were tired of something, if you were really sick and tired of something, you would stop making it famous. Okay? If you're tired of twerking, because everybody is literally catering to the fan base. People are catering to the fan base. Your content creators, your movies, the music, they're catering to the fan base. So if the overwhelming majority of people are going to interact when you're rude, when you're mean, when you're a troll, guess what? People are going to be rude, be mean, and be a troll. People are going to be ignorant. People are going to be doing ignorant ass shit because that's what you want to see. When you view it, when you like it, when you subscribe, when you share, when you donate money to it, you are supporting it. You're saying, I want to see more of that. All that shit is positive reinforcement. for them to keep doing it, okay? Same way with content creators. Everybody clout chases. So I don't understand why Tia Kemp made this big ass deal. See, look, it's 106 people in here. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you got topics you want me to do tarot reading editions on, let me know. If you want a personal reading, let me know, okay? I got 2 packages. The $16.66 5-minute, I do energy or readings, okay? You just pick the topic and then I read, okay? But yeah, like, I don't understand why Tia Kemp is making it a big deal, because, like, if Shamar was regular, would she have a problem with people clout chasing? People clout chase off of beautiful women. If a motherfucker knows that a woman is beautiful, gorgeous, everybody wants to sleep with her. Everybody on the real tip, it ain't even about your looks half the time. It's about your popularity. If you are a woman and you are highly popular, it don't matter. You could be a goddamn actual 5. But because other people see other people want you, and other people see that you got all these hoes, then they want you. And they only merely want you because everybody else wants you. It ain't even really, when people be talking about this like pretty privilege shit, like, don't get me wrong, it exists, but really it's popularity. You could be pretty, you could be the most gorgeous girl ever, but if you ain't got no clout and you ain't got no level of popularity, guess what? You're not seen. I've done seen like I've done studied like likes and what the girls look like and stuff like that. There'll be chicks that look like Manny Fresh that will get hundreds of likes on their pictures. And it'd be a drop dead gorgeous girl that maybe only get 10 likes. I remember somebody was like complaining about that like one day, how and her homegirl took professional pictures. Like, they look real nice. She was really gorgeous and stuff like that. And like the likes wasn't there. The likes was struggling. But then a chick with, let's say, a basic low quality ass picture, and she don't look like much, will get thousands of likes. It's about your social ability, right? If you are more of an introvert and you don't talk to people like that, because people are more likely to, they don't even have to like your picture. They don't even have to really find you pretty. If people socialize with you, right, and you bring them on your social media and people socialize with you, just because they know you, they're gonna like the picture. They're more likely to like the picture. Okay, and then after that, when people see that hundreds of people don't like your picture, thousands of people don't like your picture, they gonna like it just because everybody else liked it. A like don't mean, oh, this picture is cute. That don't automatically mean that. Okay? And then you have people who will too, you have this dynamic where people will like whoever they think don't look better than them, whoever they think, you know what I'm saying? But they won't like somebody else's picture if they feel like they look better. Or if they, you know what I'm saying? Like, out of some hate and shit. They'll view it and scroll. They won't like, they won't interact. I've had people on my page where I didn't even know they paid attention to me, because like, if I were to go on my Facebook, you know, I get minimum engagement. Unless I say something that insults people. Like, that's when I get engagement. If I say something and people feel insulted, or it's negative, or it's something where they can tear me down, baby, the engagement is wild crazy. But if I'm posting something or reposting something and they can't like tear me down, it's not something that they can tear me down, the engagement is not there, right? So that let me know the type of people that I have on my page. Likely hate watchers, likely haters, likely can't stand me, likely. I'm gonna tell you how I found this out, and I end up blocking this person. I'm gonna tell you how I found this out. So one day I make a post, and this guy comes on this post. Keep in mind, he never likes a picture. He never likes any of my positive posts. He never likes any of those posts, right? But I'm saying something, and I guess it offends him. And there were guys coming on my page, not just him. There were guys who engaging with me, and it was weird because they were talking about other shit from another status. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? This ain't got shit to do with this status that I post. They were ranting about shit that I posted from another status that they never liked or at least had a reaction to. They didn't even have to like it. And they never put their opinions in the comment section on that post. So this is how I found out that people will see my post, bypass it, and then if it's like a post where they can attack me on, right? Then they'll come and they'll attack me and they'll bring up like random arguments from previous posts that they never liked, that they never fucking engaged with, that they never shared their opinion towards. So this is how I know, like, hate watchers. And it's like, if you have a problem with what I post, with what I say, why am I still on your friends list? If you're only going to comment on a post where I'm not even, I can't even say rage bait post, because my intention when I post something, I just be talking. My intention is not to rage bait. But I just happen to notice the more negative posts, or the more like posts where, you know, I'm saying shit, like, it gets more interaction. It gets more engagement. You know, if it's positive, if it's like tarot post or something, if it's like an upbeat post, no like, no, oh my gosh, girl, that's me. Like, a lot of hate watchers. Like, you gotta pay attention to the energy exchange with folks, okay? But yeah, if people are wrong for clout chasing off of Shamar Moore, then people are wrong. Everybody's wrong. Everybody clout chasing. The only motherfuckers that don't clout chase, thank you for the subscription, you guys. Subscribe. Let's get more. I've been on here for 32 minutes. I only had 2 subscribers. Come on, like, subscribe. We could talk about any topic that you want to talk about that is dealing with celebrity or social media fame people on this channel. If you want more controversial topics about society at large, men or women or religion or whatever, go on my other page. Like this channel though, like this live, and subscribe. I should have 63 subscribers. Come on, subscribe, okay? But yeah, the only people that like don't clout chase, right? They probably not gonna get that far. Okay, the channel's probably not gonna go off. The engagement's probably not gonna go off. Like, they're probably not gonna get that far. Okay, because it's a numbers thing. Everything is a numbers thing. Just like if you go right now and you go like online and you look at all the dating coaches, really all the dating coaches are not saying anything different. Subscribing to 3 dating coaches, you about to hear the same shit. There might be minor like discrepancies, minor differences. Like, I know one lady, she talks about the black cat and the black cat and the loyal something. There's a white lady, a dating coach, where she talks about the black cat and a loyal dog, or a loyal, or whatever the fuck she called it. I don't remember, because she was on TikTok and I can't really remember, like, but she was talking about it. That was different, okay? And then she would give you examples. Her whole fucking channel. People will watch the same regurgitated babble, and they'll use the same formula and get popular and millions of followers. And every video they post is the same regurgitated babble. It's repeat, and people will be entertained by that shit. Watch every video that's literally saying the same shit, but maybe using different examples. I remember one girl on and I'm not gonna say her name, but I remember there's a Haitian chick, and like she's like more of a gold digging channel, more of a sugar daddy channel, right? And like she be promoting like old men, and I'm like, baby, Don't let this mother. I'll be putting in the comments saying, don't let this girl lie to y'all. Old men play the same games as these young ass niggas. And just because a dude is old does not automatically mean he gonna give you his money. I've done ran into old men who feel like they're the prize. And the young girl should be happy that he even talks to her. These old men, not all these old men is seeing these young women as a prize. Some of these old men just want to use up these young women and don't want to give them shit. So if you're under the impression that because a man is old that you about to get money out of his ass and it's about to be an easy lick, you are mistaken. Okay? There's also a lot of broke old dudes. There's a lot of poor old dudes. There's a lot of stingy old dudes because they can have money but be stingy. There's old dudes that try to get over on the woman. They think because you're young, you have a good credit line. They're going to try to get with you because, y'all, I said, do not let this lady fool you by sitting up here overhyping old men like they're a step above young men, and they're not. They're the dudes will play the game until they're sick. Until they're motherfucking sick and need a hospice nurse. And even then they'll try to play a game. That's the reality. Well, Eve, this is a tarot channel, so that's what I mean. Like, this is YouTube. Like, the old guys are not. The only thing is old guys are seasoned vets. So old guys have better game than young guys. Old guys might be more slick, less messy with their shit than the young guys, but they're the same. They're the same. We have the mending. He's giving me Christian rock, okay? Correcting wrongs, fixing, and asking for forgiveness. He's giving Christian rock. Like, people be making, he's giving Christian rock. That's what he's giving. Like, people try to make Christian rock famous, or people has made Christian rock famous because, like, they think she's a mental patient. They think she is, she needs help. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel sorry for her. It's the same way with Cardi B. Cardi B is only made famous because people feel sorry for her. And people feel like she's an underdog because people want to see a good story where people claim that somebody can't make it or can barely read or can barely write, and then they make it because people want to see them make it. You know what I'm saying? Just like now, there's a lot of people too where they'll vote instead of choosing a person with actual talent. They want to choose somebody that don't have much talent. You know, maybe they have personality, but they don't have much talent. And it's just like, they'll watch their shit or support them over an actual talented motherfucker. So the society did this. Society, if you're complaining about, oh, no one's talented anymore, y'all did that. Y'all did that. Because the less talented people is almost like a Christian Rock or a motherfucking Shamar Moore. Or whatever his name is, Shamar. We're going to call him Shamar. And they be like, oh, I feel sorry for him. Like, let's give him an A for at least he's participating. Your bar is to the floor when it comes to certain people who you deem as an underdog or who you deem as handicapped. And then you have those, right, which is less, this one, believe it or not, is less popular, right? Where you will make people popular, make people just simply because they look good, right? Or they fit the beauty standard, right? Nobody's actually picking off an actual talent. Okay? Nobody's actually picking off of that. You're either picking off of looks or you feel sorry for the person because they're delayed or they have some mental health issue, but you like their personality. So you're picking them or making them more popular than the motherfuckers who are actual talent. So you're doing that. The society at large is doing that. Right? Because nowadays, if you're a prodigy, people don't like you for this. But believe it or not, unless you dumb yourself down, people do not like when you're a prodigy. Right? When you are gifted, people don't like that these days. I can't speak for, other countries. I can only speak for America. Okay? They don't like when you're gifted. If you're like super smart, right? If you're highly intelligent, people will dislike you for that. People will dislike you for being highly intelligent. But if you're dumb as a box of rocks, right? Or if you're one of those people where you get run into the ground a lot, you know what I'm saying? You get cheated on, you get used up a lot, you went through a lot of abuse. Like, people will like you more when you're a fuck up than when you got your shit together. People will like you more. If you're a person that you have high standards, or you're highly smart, or you have a level of decorum, or you are you're musically gifted, you're gifted in any way, right? People will despise you for being above average. Okay? It's the same way with the looks things, okay? Unless you are, when you are fine, right? If you are fine, right? If you are above average in looks. And when I say that, don't think of top model. Think of the population. Whatever the average look is in your everyday population. If you look better than 90% of the motherfuckers in the population of that you're surrounding, you are going to get a negative reaction from that shit. And people don't want to talk about, everybody want to act like pretty privilege, pretty privilege, pretty privilege, pretty privilege. But really, you get more privilege as an average motherfucker. If you are attractive, but you're average, like you're not too attractive, right? You're going to get more privileges than a motherfucker who is extremely attractive. A motherfucker who is above average look better than 90% of people. Like, way better. You're not going to get those pretty privileges. Okay? But if you're average or a little below average, but you a little cute, you a little stepper, you a tiny stepper. Them the ones that get all the goddamn privileges. Them the ones that get all the perks and the benefits, because you're a little cute, but you're still attainable. You still look attainable. So people will like rally around you more than if you're highly gorgeous. And when I say this, I am not saying that don't think of Hollywood. Don't think of next top model. I'm saying around the surroundings, your environment. The reason why I say this is because depending on where you at, what state you're in, you could be drop dead gorgeous in your state. But if you go like to Florida, you might just be cute. Your level of attractiveness is based off of the surrounding people. If you go to a state where the majority of people are above average in looks, and let's say you're right now, you live in a state where everybody is average or below average, or everybody is funny looking. Okay, so you're above average, right? You don't look you're gonna be gorgeous compared to those people that you live with, right? But if you were to take yourself, right, your look to someplace like, I don't know, Miami, or where everybody is highly attractive, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be average in Miami. But in your town, you're above average. You're gorgeous. But when you go to Miami, you might be average. So it just depends on your surrounding population. Do not think of social media, because everybody is going to nip and tuck and make themselves look perfect. Okay? Don't think of social media. Social media is not real world. Okay? Social media is not realistic. Hollywood is not realistic. It is not real world. Okay? But like, yeah. So with Shamar Moore, I just don't get why Tia Kemp. I don't know what that's about. But I don't get why Tia Kemp is like tripping off of that, because like I said, like everybody gets clout chased off. So you saying because Shamar, whatever the fuck his last name is, if you saying because Shamar is the delayed, or he has some type of disability, that everybody should just like tiptoe around him, or everybody should be pure, be nice with him, but regular, everyday, normal people, they can clout chase off of. They can, man, get the fuck out. Just get out. All rules should apply to everybody. So if it's wrong to do it on Shamar, it's wrong to do it, period. Because don't nobody say shit when people be clout chasing off of Lori Harvey. Nobody says shit when people clout chase off of. It's like when you're if you're perceived as privileged, nobody has a problem with people using you. You know, nobody has a problem with people using you or with people clout chasing off of you. If you're above average in any capacity, nobody has an issue with you being used. Nobody has an issue with you being attacked. Because if y'all ever notice, like let's take Kim Kardashian. Let's take Kim Kardashian, right? Now, people say a lot of nasty things about Kim Kardashian, but ain't nobody speaking up about it, right? Ain't nobody like, because they see Kim Kardashian as above average. They see her as privileged. They see her as highly successful. They see her as almost like a Paris Hilton, okay? Just popular for no reason. Has fans for no reason. No talent, no nothing, right? And anything that Kim produces, her fan base supports her, right? So Kim Kardashian, because she's highly attractive, right? She's drop dead gorgeous. And she's also highly successful, right? And any nigga that get with Kim Kardashian, his record sales about to go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kim has a lot of hoes, packs a punch. Same way with Nicki Minaj. But these people have feelings. But nobody sees these people as having feelings because all they see is all these different privileges, is all these above average things that they have. So they attack, like attack dogs. They attack these women. So it's like the more privilege that you have, the more insensitive people are towards you, right? The more attractive that you look, the more of an object that you are. Nobody blinks an eye about people like Black China, not Lil Kim, but people like Black China, Nicki Minaj, or Lil Kim. They deal with bullying. You don't think that shit affects their mental health? A human is a human, no matter what. And a lot of people dehumanize those that have above average in anything, whether that's smarts, looks, wealth, whatever. They dehumanize people who are above average. Okay, but somebody like Shamar Moore, I mean not Shamar Moore, somebody like Shamar, or somebody like Shamar, or somebody like what's that girl name? I forgot her name. Christian Rock, right, gets a pass. People barely like talk about them. They get a pass because they're delayed in some type of way. You know, oh, we shouldn't use them, or we shouldn't da 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 da. But then when people use Nicki Minaj, oh, no one cares. No one's sad. She's a human, just like Shamar. It's like people feel like it's okay to clout chase and use somebody who's above average, like they don't have feelings, like because they're above average or they're gifted in some type of capacity. Like we can use them, we could be hard on them, we could judge them negatively. That's where all people, if you want to know, if you really want to know if somebody full of shit, pay attention to how they treat people who they deem as being above average, like the Kim Kardashians and the Nicki Minajs and the Black Chinas. Just look. They get nasty. Okay? Another thing too that other people do as well, right? And this is what kind of makes like women go under the knife. And it's like you just can't please people. Like no matter what, you cannot please people. Another way you can get famous is if you ill built, right? Or if you're a big girl, right? If you have like some type of exaggerated feature, like maybe you have an exaggerated butt or you have exaggerated boobs. You know, people will give you views, likes, streams, gifts, all that. Now, sometimes if you're built wrong, right? Now, this is like one of those things where negative attention Any attention is good attention, okay? Because you can also get famous off of negative attention, right? If you're built wrong, if you're a woman and you're ill built, right? You're gonna get so much engagement for if you post a certain picture and you don't have the right body, you're gonna get so much attention, so much, and now it's negative attention, but it's going to make you're gonna be more known, all right, than a motherfucker that has a regular body, all right, that's not ill built. Okay, so like, so like, you're gonna blow up just like that girl who's like rich now. People used to make fun of this black girl. She used to be on memes all the time. There was this dark-skinned black girl that used to be on memes, and her hair would be all over the place. Like her hair would be, and they would put her in memes. They made that bitch rich. That girl got rich by uglying herself up. Uglying herself up, having her hair all over her head. And she got famous. They made her famous. And she was famous from being mocked. Like, there are so many formulas to getting famous, it ain't great. It's crazy. So many formulas. But, yeah. Engagement. It's all about engagement, shares, likes, and then you capitalizing off of it. Okay, you getting money off of it. Just like Daniel Bringoli. Okay? Like, that's the energy with Shamar. Shamar he's giving, one of those people that get famous because of like some type of flaw, like some type of mocking. Okay, he's famous. He's another Christian rock. He's another like that chick that I was telling y'all about who got famous from everybody mocking her with what she looks like when she don't got no makeup on and when her hair is all over her head. Okay. Or chicks who get popular off of being ill-built, okay? Chicks that get popular off of being too big, okay? Like, there's two ways to go viral and to get popular and to get money. There's two ways, okay? And all those people who love to try to root for the underdog, right, are going to follow you. When they see all these people bullying you and they see all these people, they're going to follow you. Okay? Yeah, humiliation rituals. Yes, Dane. Yes, that's the word. Humiliation rituals. That is what it's called. So if you humiliate, like y'all, I kid y'all not. For me, I feel like that's going to be my formula because I kid y'all not. Now, I am ill-built, okay? But I kid y'all not. One of my biggest view videos on Instagram is when I look like a goddamn sting. My hair is all over my head. I have not a stench of makeup. And when I say I don't have a stench of makeup, I don't have a stench of makeup. No lashes, no nothing. No eyeliner, no nothing. No weave, no nothing. I literally look like Felicia off of Friday. That is my most viewed video on Instagram right now. So I feel like for me to get popular, I would have to do a humiliation ritual on myself for me to get popular. For me to go viral, for me to get followers, I would have to position myself to be a mental patient or to be a delayed or to be like the underdog in some type of way, or to be I would have to humiliate myself. Humiliation ritual. That is the perfect fucking word. That's crazy because I got that in my deck. I actually have that in my deck that I made. And I'm still working on it. I ain't finished it. Like, but me, I would have to do rage baiting, like where everybody hates me because the shit that I say is outlandish, or they perceive it as being outlandish. I would have to do rage baiting. So all the shit that people like talk negatively about, like if they talk about broke girls, or if they talk about ghetto girls, or if they talk about gold diggers, they talk about, you know, hoes, I would have to rage bait. I would have to be those things that they hate in order for me to get somewhere, you know. Versus if I'm talking uplifting, or if I'm healing and stuff like that, it's likely not going to get me in much engagement, or it's not going to get me to go viral. All right, I would have to go through a humiliation ritual in order for me to get famous. I think, like, I would have to be like a Wendy's Williams or something like that. Okay. Right, Dane? Right? Because that's what people want to see. They don't want to see, like, nothing thought-provoking. Like, they want to see ignorance. They want to see ghetto. They want to see, they don't want to see nothing thought-provoking, or, like, they want to see Christian rock. They want to see you make a debacle of yourself. Because I personally feel like a lot of people want to feel like they are better than people. That's what I think. I think that a lot of people want, when they look at something, yeah, they're looking to laugh, but I feel like too, like, subconsciously, like, watching somebody like Christian rock is going to make you feel like you're better, like you have it more together. You get what I'm saying? Versus watching somebody like, I don't know, Norma, you know, who perfection. She's perfection. Okay, her life on social media appears like she is perfection, like she's living the dream. She has no flaws, she has no nothing, right? She's perfect, right? The people who likely hold themselves to really high standards might make somebody like Norma popular, right? But then there's another group of people who looking at Norma makes them feel like shit. Okay, they're not going to watch Norma like that. They're not going to talk about Norma like that. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Or even cooking with Christina. Okay, that black girl that be wearing that big ass hair and shit. Like, her perfect body, perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect sink, perfect house. Like, people, she might get popular by people who have like high standards. Like, she's ideal, you know what I'm saying? She's unattainable. So she might get popular for that, but by a certain class, you know, by a certain type of people. I'm not even going to say class, because it's really about your energy, your auric field, by a certain type of people, right? Now, the people that are who's going to look at Christine, you know, the black girl, I think she's Ghanaian or something, I don't know. But people who look at Christine, who feel like, well, Christine makes them feel like a piece of shit, makes them feel like they're a Shamar, they're not going to watch her like that. A lot of times, stuff is really about, a lot of times, things are really about the individual that's watching you and not about you. A lot of times. Then you have other people who will, like, support you because y'all have a shared values. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have shared values. And there's people that are watching because y'all have shared values, and that's it. So people have their own, like, personal agendas for why they watch you, for why they support you, for why, and it ain't always good. It is not always good. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too that I noticed that I had got, like, when I got like a lot of viewers sleeping. And it's crazy because one day of me sleeping, people like to watch me sleep. But one day, I was watching, something came across my new feed about this lady who made $1 million for the year. She made $1 million for the year, and all she did was turn on her camera and went to sleep. That's all she did. She turned on her camera and went to sleep, and she made $1 million. There's another weird thing called ASMR. ASMR is another way to make a lot of money. It's a weird thing, but it's where people get therapy off of sound. Okay? People get therapy off of sound. Okay? Mukbang is another weird thing. Like, but yeah, behavioral issues, hostile and antisocial. Okay? Behavioral issues, yeah. They definitely, it's another Christian rock. Like, it's another Christian rock. All right. I'm going to end this out because, yeah, it's another Christian rock fiasco. So you could say, yeah. Even the people, even the celebrities that's like having sympathy for like Christian rock, it's attention. It brings them attention. People will fake care about you. I'm telling y'all, everybody is a clout chaser. Everybody is a clout chaser. When there is one finger pointing at you, you're pointing at somebody else, there's 10 fingers pointing back. Everybody's a clout chaser. I remember this girl where she was crying out for help, right? Because she needed help with her child. She needed help with her kids. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't do it on her own. Nobody would help her, okay? Nobody would help this girl. So she has like 2 kids. She had twins. She ends up like offing herself. She ends up unaliving herself, okay? And she ends up unaliving herself. Then all of a sudden, all these people, right? There was nowhere to be found when she was alive and asking for help, okay? This is how you know it's clout. Because now all of a sudden, all these people is under her comment section. Oh my gosh, rest in peace. Fake empathy, fake care. They don't give a fuck. Because if you gave a fuck, you would have helped her when she was crying out for help when she was alive. The only reason why people are showing all this empathy, it's a performance. It's fake. The only reason why people are showing all this empathy is because the girl hit national TV, right? And everybody want to be seen. So they're using this girl's death to be seen. Clout chasing. Oh, why did it have to be like this? Why did it have to? Everybody's a clout chaser. Okay? If you wouldn't give a fuck if that girl wasn't on TV, you wouldn't care. You need not to care when she hits TV. Everything is clout chasing, just like GoFundMe. If you make a GoFundMe right now and you need help, right? If you make a GoFundMe right now, and let's say you're homeless and you need help or you need donations, ain't nobody about to donate to your shit. Okay? They're going to be insensitive and they're going to be like, oh, just go get a job. Like, okay, well, I need money to keep my house afloat, to keep my car afloat, to go get a good job. The average person will be insensitive towards your struggle, right? We'll call you a bum, we'll call you a leech, we'll call you this and that, right? Or they'll just overlook and it could be something as simple as like sending $1. Motherfuckers bitter even about sending $1, yo. Or $5. Or 10. Like, that's really gonna hurt their pockets. They won't donate to your GoFundMe. Hit national news. Hit TV. Go put your struggle on TV right now, or have where you put it on national TV, or put it on YouTube or something, where there you got millions of views, or you got people want an audience. So all these people, they see you on TV, they want to be seen, they want to be a part of the mix, they want to get some type of clout off of you. Now they're gonna donate. Now they're gonna be sending you to your GoFundMe. Now they're gonna if you had $100,000 goal, you about to get that $100,000 goal simply because you was on national TV, or simply because you went viral and you got a lot of clout. Now all these people who was talking all that shit, now they donating. Why? Because they want to be seen. They're a bandwagoner. They seen you on national TV. You're popularized. They're going to rush to give you $1, $5, $10. Oh, I hope you get better, baby. I hope you get better. Fake. Everybody's a clout chaser. For I had to figure that shit out. Like, why? Why do people donate to certain people and not to others? I had to figure that shit out. And it has to do with attention. Clout. There are people who literally, when they donate to you or when they give you something, if they give you something, it's because there's an audience. They ain't donating to your cause because it's about you, because they feel for you. They're donating to your cause for their own bigging up, for their own personal pleasure. Because they wanna be seen. They want to be seen. You know, they want motherfuckers to see them as the big boss. It ain't about you. Them giving you shit ain't about you. It's about them. They don't really care about what you're going through. Okay? It's a show. It's a way for them to look at me. I'm the big man. Yeah, look, yeah, here, you can have $100. Yeah, I ain't tripping on that. You got, because they want to look like the big man. There is less, and I believe social media shows this, because social media is largely about celebrity. Like, so where people feel like they're a celebrity. Okay? Everybody want to be a celebrity, think they're a celebrity, think they're somebody of importance. Everybody. That's the social media is where they live out these motherfucking fantasies. Okay? But yeah, like, so people do things for clout. Okay? People do things for clout, or to have the upper hand, or to have some type of like, because there's people who will help you out, but they'll help you out and they'll be condescending. That person ain't helping you because they feel for your situation, because they want you to do better. They helping you because they either need you for something, like they want to exploit you for something, or they're helping you for their own delusions of grandeur. Okay, there's people that will literally only be friends with others that they feel they're better than. They will never be friends with their equal. They'll never be friends with people who they feel is better than them. They only are friends, or only befriend, or only wants to hang around people who they feel like is beneath them. These are people who want to set up shop, right? They want to set up shop where they're the prettiest one in the group. Okay? If they see a chick that's prettier than them, or they see somebody that's smarter than them, that has better charm, that has better social skills, you about to see the jealousy come out that motherfucker so fast. Okay? So fast. Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget to share the live. By the way, the smoke that you see, you have to put the disclaimer out here, that is my incense, okay? I am not smoking. There's nothing in the live, okay? But, like, people do things. It's just like my son. Like, even kids do this shit. When I tell y'all, human beings are not shit. Like, yo. Kids even do this shit. So, my son used to get bullied or whatever, right? My son used to get bullied, right, by these kids. And they didn't like him. And this is when we was in Dallas, Texas. They didn't like him, right? And then one day, but there was this one kid with dreads who hung around my son. They were like brothers, okay? This one kid who hung around my son when everybody else didn't want to, or everybody else was being mean. And so I bought my son a Mercedes Maybach. I bought him a Mercedes Maybach. My mom helped me buy my son this Mercedes Maybach. So he gets this car. Look at the envy coming through. He gets this car, and I feel like a lot of people would not like Shamar Moore if he didn't get his likes, if he didn't get his stream with that envy car popping out. But they seen my son with this car. Now everybody rallying around my son. I was like, this is crazy. Everybody rallying around my son because he got this Mercedes Maybach. And it's just like, all of a sudden they like, you know me and him, you know me and King, we cool. That's my best friend. Like, nigga, you was just bullying him, cussing him out, being mean, like fighting him, being annoyed. And now he's your friend because he got this Mercedes Maybach. That's how humans are. And that's why it trips me out when people bitch about materialistic people or people bitch about gold diggers when the majority of human beings are gold diggers and materialistic. Because if you wouldn't give a fuck about that person if they didn't have nothing, why all of a sudden you give a fuck now? Because they're getting some attention. They're getting some type of attention. They've gotten either a lot of money or they've gotten some type of fame or they've gotten some type of popularity. People are bandwagoners. And this is why I keep trying to tell, like when I tell my clients or people who watch my tarot videos, when it comes to like, when I read, I read on people who are not celebrities or who are not popular in the content world. This is why I tell people, do not fucking go by outside validation. Because outside validation, if you think that you're on the right track by outside validation, people will cheer you on when you're doing bad. When you're ruining your life, outside validation, people will cheer you on for that shit. If you're on the right track, they ain't gonna give you no validation. They ain't gonna give you no big ups. They're not gonna give you no acknowledgement. They're barely even gonna give you a compliment. Y'all, when I was in school, like when I was in school, and you know, I used to get picked on for being really smart. I used to get picked on for doing my homework and all that. For being well behaved in class. Like I used to get picked on for that, right? And one day, I didn't get into fights either, right? So people picked on me because I wasn't into all the fighting. I wasn't having sex. I wasn't, you know, playing in the devil's playground, right? And I got picked on for that a lot. So, like, one day, this girl, right? She was a very promiscuous woman. And she used to bully me a lot. So she bullied me all the way from junior high, all throughout high school. Okay, this same chick. But now that I look back on it, I'm thinking maybe she had a crush on me. Maybe she was bisexual or on a down low or something, and she had a crush on me because I was bullied by a stud when I was in elementary. And like, she opened the bathroom, knowing I was in there. She opened the bathroom and was like, ew, while I was using it. And I didn't think nothing of it because she would always bully me, this stud, when I was in elementary. I didn't think nothing of it, but I was like, did that girl have a crush on me? Because there are women who will, if they have a crush on you, or if they have like some sexual aphrodisiac with you, like they'll bully you. Like almost like how boys do. So like, but the girl that bullied me from junior high all the way to through high school, I finally went off on her. I finally snapped, right? And I got expelled from school, right, for basically trying to use a deadly weapon. I got expelled from school for that. Even though the girl was bullying me and she didn't stop. She stopped when I was about to cut her ass. She stopped. So I didn't have to deal with her bullying me anymore after that. But like, I got expelled. And I had to go to like some type of alternative school or whatever the case may be, but I got expelled. And my good record was ruined because I got expelled from school, so it looks bad on me. And then but when I came back, I don't know if you get suspended or expelled, I don't know, but I came back. When I came back, I was popular. I was popular when I came back. So you mean I had to fight or cut a bitch or damn near cut a bitch for me to be popular, for me to be liked? Now, if I was a person that cared about popularity and cared about being liked and cared about what the masses want to see, I would be in prison right now. I would probably be strung out on substances in prison and fighting motherfuckers all day. because that's what the public likes to see. That's what would make me popular. That's what would gain ranking. Now, if I cared so much about outside validation, I would be a failure right now in life. Validation does not mean you're on the right track. Getting a bunch of attention, getting a bunch of likes, that don't mean you're on the right track. If you are basing your likeness or your quality based off what other people root cheer you on to do, you are lost. You're lost. Because people can cheer you on and set you up to fail. Same way with job interviews. Here in Indiana, in job interviews, it's the same thing. I get the job when I act half delayed. If I lower my intelligence and lower my confidence, right, and go in there like this, like just looking just like this, go in that interview looking just like, I'm going to get hired. I'm more likely to get hired. If I go in there and be professional, right, dress professionally, dress nice, full face of makeup on, you know, hair done, did, everything did, and I speak with clear diction, and I show my intelligence, and I show my adaptability, and I speak with confidence and all that shit, the interview went too good, especially here in Indiana. I already know I ain't gonna get hired. People in interviews, what they're looking for, right? Especially depending on the interviewer that you got, right? Depending on the interviewer that you got, they're looking for someone who they feel they can get over on, right? Or they feel wouldn't outshine them in the workforce, okay? Especially when you get hired by, if the woman is doing the hiring. If the woman is doing the hiring, I think I've only maybe 5% of female hires, people who interview, of female interviewers, 5% of female interviewers that I've met who will be picking you based off of your potential, based off of your credentials and your potential. Okay, like the rest of the women don't pick. The other 95% don't pick off of that. If you're a woman and you have a woman interviewer, they're not picking off of that. Okay. If you look too good, they don't want to hire you. If you're too smart, too confident, they don't want to hire you. If you look like you will steal their man, they don't want to hire you. If they feel like you too smart and they can't shortchange you and get you to do more work for less pay, they don't want to hire you. So let's get the true intentions, and we're going to end this out. But I do feel like I'm channeling Christian rock. If you don't know how Christian rock acts, then like go look it up. Okay, but I'm channeling Christian rock. I'm channeling like, it's kind of like we're laughing at you, not with you type of energy. Okay, but they're making him famous because of it. Like they're lining his pockets because of it. Okay, so he's getting, the joke is really on them. Okay, they're seeing Shamar as a joke, but the joke is really on them because they've done made Shamar famous. They've done lined Shamar's pockets. Same way with Wendy Williams. It's the same way with Wendy Williams. Give me more ancestor spirit guides. They hate Wendy Williams so much they make her popular. People literally watch her shit who hates her. Hate watchers. Give me more ancestor spirit guides. Yeah, honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. Okay, so this is the overall energy for intention. Let's see. What is Shamar Moore intention? Yeah, it's like they kind of encourage him to make a an embarrassment of himself, like a humiliation ritual. But it's backfiring because it's making him popular. It's making him known, and they're still a nobody. This is why I keep trying to tell people, like, being different. Don't matter whether it's positive or negative. Being different from everybody is your strong suit. Okay? That is your strong suit. Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to me. Come on, y'all. Hit that subscription button. Hit the notification. Hit it. Hit it. Okay? Hit the notification bell all so you can be notified. You guys are allowed to pick topics, whoever you want me to do readings on. It has to, for this page, it has to be a celebrity or a social media influencer or some type of influencer. Okay? If you want a personal reading, let me know as well, because I also do personal readings over live while I'm doing this. I'll always put the timestamp of your personal reading in the comment section after the live is over so you can review it and look back to it or whatever the case may be. Okay? I do energy or aura readings. Okay? So all you do is you pick the topic. I have 2 packages. The 5-minute package and the 10-minute package, okay? The 5-minute package is $16.66. Unlimited cards. And the 10-minute package is $33.33, okay? Unlimited cards, all right? You get to pick your topic: love, career, money, personal power, okay? And then I do the aura or energy read, okay? On it. Let's see what these other energies that's surrounding Shamar. Yeah. It's crazy. Plans. Can we please make plans to get together soon? So he's collaborating with a lot of people. All right, but Shamar energy is greed. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no reason. Yeah, he don't care. Shamar don't care. Shamar will sell his left nutsack to get more fame, to get more popularity, to get more money. Like, what you want me to do? I don't know if he's ever been a sex worker, but like that's what it's giving. It's giving like prostitution. I don't know if he's been a sex worker before, but it's giving. It's giving out. Play whatever role you want me to play to get up. Okay? He will sell himself out for look at the collaboration as the connection. Let's work together to achieve shared success. Yeah. Let's get this money. There's something about I don't know why it just gives me prostitute vibes. Like it gives me whore vibes. All right. What's the outcome of the situation? And that's another thing too. People who be talking about prostitutes, it's just kind of like, because there's like this energy where people hate like people who are like whores, or people hate people who are like prostitutes. But it's like, if somebody paid you like $1 million. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some people who will still turn it down. But like, come on. Everybody got a price. If a motherfucker said that they're going to give you $1 million if you sleep with them and all you got to do is sleep with them, look. For me personally, right, the guy only lasts like 3 strokes. He only lasts 3 strokes. If a motherfucker paid me $10 million to lay on my back, and the average man only lasts 3 strokes with me, they don't last long. I'm gonna literally be sitting on my back for maybe a minute or less. Okay? And there go my 10 mil. Like, that's nothing for me. Now, if you're a woman where guys don't like nut fast, like they don't nut that fast, so you probably gonna be on your back for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20, 30, you know, an hour. I don't know, you know. Guys don't really like nut fast with you, then yeah, you probably gonna have to like suffer a little bit for that 10 million. But for me, baby, done. That quick. Let me see ancestor spirit, guys. Yeah, I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. Uninterested. So I feel like this. When cameras is rolling and stuff like that, like people are like all of a sudden taking interest in him. When cameras is rolling, when it's clout chasing time. But like when the cameras is off and stuff like that, like he ain't getting no text back. He's getting ignored. So people may always want him to record with them or something like that. Like it's very like vanity connections here. Like almost like business partnerships. The thing that I hate is like, why not just say that? Why not just say that? Yeah, he's definitely being used. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. And that's why, like, you got to have some self-worth about yourself. You can't be, like, you can't be looking for outside validation all the time. Because people, the power that you give people to validate your worth or tell you what you're worth, you're also giving them the power to take it away. I'm glad you said something about predictions. What's the outcome? I'm done after this. What is the outcome for Shamar Moore? And this is why people be like they A1 day ones. People that rolled for them before they was famous, before they had any clout, before, like they always get special privileges. Everybody else is just a bandwagoner. That's why people be like my A1 day ones. Yeah, pseudo influencer. As the outcome. Fake accounts, fake followers, fake it until you make it. Wow. Worth fighting for. You deserve to win. Don't give up. Yeah. Yeah. He's faking it until he's making it, baby. Look. Because he believes in his own magic, or he believes like, I'm that bitch, I'm that da-da-da-da-da. He gonna get that. Competition is coming through. Like he's gonna promote himself. He wants something bad. He wants fame and fortune bad, so he's going to promote himself. He's going to do whatever he's got to do to get there. So it's weird, but people are exploiting Shamar, but Shamar is also exploiting them. Trying to win at all costs, someone's intimidated by you. So, like, if he sees that, like, getting with a certain person, or being in a relationship with a certain person is going to get him more engagement, more views, more money, he's going to keep doing it. It's the same way why Christian Rock ain't never leaving Blueface alone. Right? Because people watch Christian Rock. She gets the most attentions, the most views when she with motherfucking Blueface, or she's talking about Blueface. Christian Rock, the moment Christian Rock will leave Blueface alone, the moment she'll stop getting clout off of Blueface. The only thing that I'm nervous about is, like, if Shamar Moore ever, like, falls off and his whole identity is wrapped into this attention, this money he's getting, this fame he's getting, this fortune and fame he's getting, like the limelight, divine calling, higher purpose, and destiny fulfilled. Like when he falls, if he falls off, okay, I don't think that he is, because I feel like he's going to promote, self-promote. He's going to do whatever he's got to do to keep staying relevant, okay? So if somebody, like, if he gets a lot of engagement, whether it's good or bad engagement, he doesn't care. If he's getting a lot of engagement, right, from dressing up like a girl, he gonna keep doing it. He gonna double down. Thank you, Pretty in Pink. Let's see. It's weird though, because some of some of the people who's like collaborating with him are still in secret competition with him though. Yeah, choices. Choosing one over another, deciding between options. Like they be trying to outperform him, out attention him, out with the choices card energy is here. All right, let's see. Yeah, trigger. Set it off, offended, and strong victimization. Yeah, somebody's going to be angry. Somebody's going to be really mad. Some of his relationships is spilling over into this. It seems like overindulgent too much too fast. He could drink a lot or somebody could drink a lot. But, like, some of his relationship is, like, spilling over. Like, somebody could be really jealous, insecure, or possessive. I'm getting 2 messages here. Somebody could be really jealous, possessive, or could be trying to tear him down. They're trying to snub his crown away from him because they can't take all the attention that he's getting. Or he's getting hoes. He could be getting hoes. He could be getting, like, I don't underestimate. He could be getting people who, like, willing to be with him, willing to, like, suck him off, whatever. They're willing to do whatever, like, to get some notoriety. All right? Whoever he is with or was with could be triggered by this or very insecure by this. A lover. That was a random message. Okay. Definitely evil eye in his fortune and fame. So I feel like as long as he, like, keeps doing, like, worried about clout, worried about numbers, worried about, you know, and doubling down, like, he's going to get even more fame. He's going to get even more. His numbers are going to go up and up and up. It's a formula, you guys. It's a formula. So really, he doesn't really care because in his mind, y'all lining his pockets. He don't care if you're laughing at him, not with him. He doesn't care, okay? Yeah, so I feel like his thing is to constantly do things to keep him going viral. So with Shamar, it could be he could die down a little bit and then come back up. Die down a little bit and then he's almost like a Sierra. Y'all know Sierra can go years without making an album and then boom, she back in the spotlight again. She make an album and boom, it does good. She goes viral every time, like. Because there are some people, if they take a break, that's the end of their fame and they can't get it back. Yes, Toilet, I am doing readings. You got 2 packages. One is the 5-minute and one is the 10-minute. Okay, the 5-minute is $16.66. And the 10-minute one is $33.33. It's or energy readings, and you pick the topic, and I unlimited cards, and I read until your time is up. So if you want a personal reading, let me know. I am highly accurate, highly descriptive. Okay, so just let me know. All right, so those are the prices of my readings. I do aura energy readings only, okay? So you just pick whether you want it to be about love, career, money, or personal power. So, like, that's what I got. But that's it for Shamar Moore. Be on the lookout for Trump and Melania Trump because I think I'm going to do that video next. Yeah, subscribe. And anytime you want a reading, just, because I do, my prices is the same for personalized readings. It's just that more private readings, I have 2 types. So if you want to text for the private reading, it's a price for that. And if you want to call, or a voice clip, it's a price for that, okay? Or a video clip, it's a price for that. So for more private readings, now, I have more, you know, packages. I have an hour one. I have a 60-minute package, 30-minute package. I think I have a 20-minute package. I can't remember because I've updated my prices. I have a 5-minute and a 10-minute package. Now over TikTok Live, where it's public reading, you only get 2 packages. You get the 5-minute or you can get the 10-minute. All right. And if you want more information, you just simply pay for more information, like 5-minute or 10-minute. So, yeah. Yeah, Rob, I have plenty of spirit guides. You know how, isn't it so funny? Because, like, my spirit guides are really, my connection to them is strong. So what I mean by that is, like, I don't have to do, like, you know how people be like, oh, do protection spells. Oh, you need to you need to summon your ancestors, da 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 da, and you know, so that they'll protect you. I don't have to do spell work. I don't have to do a lick of spell work. My spirit team is so strongly like in alignment with me. If anybody hurts me, my spirit team is going to get back at them. Right? Or my spirit team is going to create detours, right? So I can be protected from something. Okay? Like, I don't really have to, like, really worry about anything. I can just go like this, sit back, kick back. Just like the weird shit that be happening to me, like, too, is I could write something down, right? Like, I remember one day I was writing down, like, what I wanted to get paid for trucking, right? Because I be planning, financial planning. And I had wrote down, I need a $26 an hour job or $25 an hour, you know, trucking gig for me to be good. And I kid you not, I start going on interviews. I don't know their prices. I don't know their wages until the interview. I kid you not, I would start going on interviews, or I would like put in applications, and companies would would reach out to me and be like, oh, our starting pay is $25 an hour. Just like that. All I did was write it down, say what my goal need to be, and it literally just falls in my lap. Like, I'm a powerful manifester. Like, I really don't have to do. Now, of course, it'll make it more stronger if I do it, but I don't have to do it. I'm like a walking, talking candle magic. Of course, ain't nothing in life is free, Rob. Nothing in life is free. Not even your salvation. Like, if anybody thinks something in life is free, they ain't got another thing coming. Nothing in life is free, not even spiritualism, believe it or not, is expensive. And it's funny because a lot of people love to assume that if you're a spiritualist, that, oh, it's free, it's cheap, it's baby. Spiritualism is expensive as fuck. More expensive than makeup. More expensive than makeup. Because I like makeup. I have a spiritual addiction. Okay. I have a makeup addiction. Well, now I've been lazy lately. And I have a wig addiction. And I can tell you right now, the most expensive thing that I do is spiritual. Okay, $50 candles. Purchasing the bath salts. The salts are more cheaper. Things that like heighten your psychic abilities. $200 cards, $60, $80 cards. And it's crazy because each card has its own energy auric field, has its own separate connection, each card. There are some cards that I haven't connect with. Now that rarely happens, but there are cards that I have no connection to. None. Like, no connection. Like, I could shuffle, I can pull them. They're not with me no more though. I likely I throw them away. I'll likely throw them away. But each card has its own divinity. It's not just a card. Hi. That's all that I have for this Shamar Moore situation. Yeah, toilet. Yeah. Spiritualism is expensive. That's why it's so funny that people think when you're a spiritualist, they think you're cheap and free. No, I'm expensive. Just like the motherfucking, just like, cause y'all gotta understand, like, having like a psychic ability, having like a sixth sense. And for me, I have an inner knowing. My strongest psychic ability is me having an inner knowing. Okay, and I'm a clear, empath. I don't forgot what they call it, but I'm really empathetic. So I can feel other people's energy. I can feel. I have developed this other psychic gift too, where when I go to sleep, I can, like, spirit warns me, or spirit talks to me the most when I'm in my sleep. But I can hear like conversations. I can hear like if someone has like a bad intentions or something like that, spirit will warn me in a dream. I've been getting those a lot lately. I can feel evil, sadistic energies, good energies, bad energies in my sleep, my dreams. And then I have this thing too where a dream is supposed to be your subconscious, right? So, and it's telepathy. For me, I have this weird ability now where I'm conscious, where I'm partially conscious in my dream. Like, I'm not all the way asleep. I'm not all the way in a subconscious state. I am half subconscious, half conscious. I also get sleep paralysis too. Sleep paralysis is literally, on textbook, they're going to say something else. But in a spiritual sense, sleep paralysis is basically you are in between portals. You are in between portals. Spirits can send you messages through your bodies. Like, y'all, I had a sleep paralysis episode and I had predicted my grandmother's death. So my grandmother, I told my mother, right, this happened, I think, like, I had made the prediction and like 10 days later, my grandmother died. But I had a sleep paralysis episode. I had a sleep paralysis episode and my wrist just randomly, it's weird. You would have to literally experience it to see what I'm talking about. But you get these weird euphoric type of things happening to your body and stuff when you're in sleep paralysis. But my wrist was like this, like dead. And I was in a sleep paralysis episode. And when you get like those weird feelings in your bodies or different stuff in your bodies, the spirits is sending you a message. But you have to decode what they're trying to tell you. So, at first, I thought I was talking about my brother when my spirit sent me this warning, all right? Because I had to look up what is the symbolism of a broken wrist and all that other shit. You know, I looked up the downloads. So, like, after I got out of my sleep paralysis episode, I thought it was my brother at first. I was like, oh, man, somebody's trying to kill you, bro. Somebody's dangerous. Thought it was my brother at first. And then I went to work. No, actually, I went in the house because I was working at FedEx at the time. I went in the house and I told my mom, somebody's close to us is going to die. I said, somebody's close is going to die. Then I said, you think it's your mother? You think it's my grandmother? Or could it be my cousin? You know, because he has like kidney failure. And I was like, or it could be Randy. So, like, we don't know. And my mother is like, why do people always think old people die first? Da, 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 da. But we don't know. So I go to my job. Fast forward the next day. I go to my job, right? And this man, he's like, what are you writing down? You know, this white man. He's like, what you writing down? What's up? He was like, what are you writing down? And I'm like, oh, I'm just writing down, you know, I had a sleep paralysis episode and I'm just writing down channels. Because I channel too sometimes. Channeling is just basically intuitive. You write down like what you intuitively feel. You're channeling without no cards or anything. Okay, so sometimes I channel and I write down. So like, I'm channeling and this man, you know, he's reading my journal. I let him read it. And he starts to crying. He starts to crying, y'all. He randomly starts to crying. And I was like, oh man, what's wrong? Because for me, I believe everything is connected. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is connected. So he tells me, you know, his grandmother was sick. And he tells me he lost her this morning. So I channeled something that happened to this guy. I don't know. He's never told me about his grandmother or anything. So he reads my journal, and that's what he's currently going through, and I know nothing about it. Everything happens for a reason. It's not a coincidence. Okay? It's a serendipity. So this dude gets to crying. And then I get to crying. I mourn, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is my grandmother. So when that man told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, it's my grandmother. She's going to die. So I gets off, I leaves work early. And when I tell y'all, I mourned my grandmother's death before she died. So yeah. And I didn't have any cards on that. Now, sometimes I do predict deaths and tarot readings. I've predicted someone, I didn't know who it was, but I was telling my mom, somebody in our family is going to be on like life support. Like they're going to die and then they're going to come back like a different person. I have read that in the cards. And it so happened to be somebody in my family. You know, I guess he took something he wasn't supposed to take, and he ends up, he died and they brought him back to life. He was on life support. But then another person who's very close to the family also, so there were two people, they died and was brought back to life. Okay. So when I did that reading, it was two people. But yeah, I do readings like that. Just whatever comes out. It can be very random sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. But it comes out and it happens. Just like I was on Bingo or something like that. I was on Bingo live, right? This is like I'm trying to build up my following on live and make money being, you know, doing lives. Make money, make a living doing lives. But I was on Bingo. And like it was so weird because I was doing personal power, right, for the collective. I was on there for about 79 minutes or something like that, or 80 minutes or something. But I was on live. I was so drained after this reading. It was crazy, y'all. I was drained. I had to go to sleep. That reading stole my entire life force. I had to go to sleep. I don't know why. But, like, I was like, what the fuck is going on with the collective over there? Because what the hell? I was drained. So, but I did a prediction with these cards, right? With these cards. I did a prediction, and I kept seeing glass. It was weird. I kept seeing glass. And I'm like, somebody's going to break, this person is going to break a glass, maybe like 7 years bad luck, or they're going to break a vase, but it's going to be broken. Y'all, this was so creepy. Because that was like a random channel. That was a random download. Random. Because mirrors kept popping. I'm like, what the fuck mirrors keep popping up? But like, so on the personal power reading, I'm asleep. I'm in this deep sleep, right? Because I'm like, who is these people doing this? So I'm saying these people that is in competition with you, right? Trying to prove that they can outsmart you or something like that, right? Like these people is going to break a glass. So I goes in a deep sleep. Like after I get off live, after that channel, after that reading. I goes into a deep sleep. Why the fuck? Somebody broke a glass, a candle glass, when I was asleep. I was halfway up. Well, I was halfway up. But somebody broke a candle glass. And I was like, Mom, I just did a reading on that about somebody, they're going to be breaking glass. Or the person that's doing this, or the person that I'm talking about is going to break a glass. 7 years bad luck. So it's like, yeah. Bree, my cousin, I let her pull from my deck. I let my cousin pull from my deck, and she kept pulling lottery winner. And she was winning the lottery back to back to back to back to back to back. After she pulled from my deck. And she was winning back to back to, she ain't never was winning back to back like that. She kept pulling lottery winner on from my deck. I could shuffle, I can like all that. She kept pulling lottery winner because I have a card in my deck that's called lottery winner. And after she pulled that card, she kept winning back to back to back to back. That is not the only time that I've predicted when somebody is going to be in a winning streak. I predict that a lot. I predict that a lot. So I haven't gotten as good yet. I'm still developing that as far as like what's the winning lottery numbers. I can't predict the exact winning lottery numbers, but if you're going to be winning something or you're going to go on a winning streak, I can predict those things. I can predict when you're going to have like bad financial windfalls. I can predict when you're going to have an injury. I've predicted people's court cases. I did a reading on my brother's court cases. I still have the files on that. Like I did my ex-fiance's. I did his readings on his court predictions. I did even in collective lives. In collective lives, if somebody was dealing with some court, I've done prediction and it came to pass. Okay, I've done prediction because my friend, she kept wondering about the outcome of her son's court case, and I had did a live one day, and it was just random, and it was randomly talking about like courts and justice system and stuff like that. And I was this was on Facebook Live, and I had did a prediction on that, and it came to pass for her, even though that was a collective. My brother's court shit came to pass. There was somebody else's who court stuff came to pass, and I can't remember who else it was. It was another person where I did a legal thing. Okay. But yeah, that's all that I got for Shamar Moore. If you want to be nosy and get into Melania Trump and Melania's and Donald Trump's relationship, because people are saying that it's strained, that it's like, and I want to know if it's some truth to that. Okay. Well, Bree, technically everybody's psychic, love. It's just, it's your ability to tap in. Your body knows stuff before your mind could logically process it. The difference is that people are not in tune. There's a lot of people not in tune. But you can develop psychic abilities because everybody's psychic. Yeah. Everybody's psychic. Your body knows shit. Your body knows shit before you get any physical evidence. Before you can logically process something, your body already knows. It's just when you're overthinker, if you overthink too much, and if you overthink too much, or you don't trust your gut instinct is not about an emotional state. Okay, your gut instinct is objective. Okay, it's about you having to be grounded. You need to be grounded when you're trying to tap into your gut instinct. Like that's when you feel something is off. Like it's something that you have to master. Okay, like I know some people get into Reiki healing. Reiki healing can help with that. Learning the chakras, learning meditation and stuff like that. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Don't forget to like the live. That's it. We done with Shamar Moore. We about to do Trump next. We about to do Trump and his bitch. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on the floor because my ass hurt. Okay? All I got is bone back there. So next is Trump and Melania. If y'all want to see that, you know where to find me. Deuces, 34:34 on the clock, so something is significant about that. Deuces.